How you doing?
We're good.
Michael Short.
Yeah, we're good.
You don't seem that drunk for this late in the night. Why not?
Not actually, no.
wrong with you?
I know, we're pretty... To be fair, we were going to get another drink and the bar was closed. So, I know.
The bar's closed.
Shocked by that, but yeah, no, we're good, we're good.
I'm a little bit annoyed that the bar's closed and I'm still doing this. I might just give it all up and go get the bar.
There should be a few reserved for you, I have to be honest.
Use your powers of persuasion and get the bar back open. Say, you're with award winners, therefore the bar should be open until they're dry.
I did try to flash the trophy and ask for some discount. They said no.
I mean, well, I'm not getting anything if the trophy can't even get anything. Let's have a little look at that trophy right there. Look at that.
There you go. There it is.
How are you going to share this trophy between you? What's happening there? Who gets it? Are you going to like 1 week on, 1 week off?
We talked about like almost like having a child. So I might have weekends, he might have weekdays. A little bit like that, you know, maybe.
Yeah, a bit of co-parenting. Yeah. We're not split up necessarily. We just live in separate homes, so I think it'll be amicable.
Tonight we've got a hotel with 2 single beds pushed together.
Yeah.
So this will be in between us.
Too much information. Too much information.
We've got a bed in the hotel, everyone. So tell us a little bit about your roles for the film.
So we're joint directors. We directed the film together, but Daley is the sole writer of the film. Yeah. That's it, really.
Yeah, and I wrote it and pretty much produced it, pretty much. So, yeah, it's good.
Why did you feel like you had to bring on an extra director for your vision?
Because I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm honest about that. No, this guy, he's the technical guy. I'm more of a, like, I know my story. I'm not, because I wrote it. And I'm more, like, I work with the actors if I need to, which luckily I didn't need to because we had 2 amazing actors, Dean Kilby and Helen Lewis. And basically Lee's the guy, he knows the cameras, he knows lighting, he knows everything else. And I know none of that stuff. I don't know what a lens is yet. So,
I'm sorry, why are you here? What did you
good
do?
question.
Because
Good question. Yeah.
no, he's a genius. He's a genius writer. He's a genius writer.
Genius.
Genius. Yeah, arse being the key word. No. I think the thing is with me and Daley, what's really important is we work really well together, and I know he was interested in exploring what directing's like. So I said, why don't we try and do this one together? And we did. So that's really cool. And
So you knew each other before by that? By the sounds of
yeah,
it.
we've worked on films together before. We haven't had any sort of acclaim or sort of awards or anything, but we've done a few shorts before this, haven't we? So yeah. So we know each, I think 7 years we've known each other for now, but we're actually talking about it. We've got a really interesting, well, I say interesting, it's probably not, but we met for a bit of a mandate in a pub for a pint, having met on Twitter, going, oh, you're cool, should we have a little, should we meet up and have a chat about films? We did, we had a pint, and then we started making films together, and that was 7 years ago. So it's quite cool, that's our story. Like.
I mean, so 7 years ago they met on Twitter, and tonight they're sharing a hotel room. So guys, where did the inspiration? Yeah, bro, man.
And fast, like.
I tell my wife now, yeah, I am in a
Serious relationship.
homosexual relationship as well as a man.
I didn't say that. Yo, you're putting words in your own mouth.
That's fine.
Tell me, where did you get the inspiration from for this?
Basically, all the Harvey Weinstein stuff that came out and all the rest of it, even before Kevin Spacey and before Dustin Hoffman and everything else, the Me Too started really gathering pace, and I basically caught on to that and just thought, I knew it was going to explode. I knew. You could just see that this is going to go so much further. And my idea basically was like, what if you literally had a 2-minute, 3-minute film where it was like an actor of that kind of Dustin Hoffman, kind of Kevin Spacey kind of level, who, guy who'd won Oscars, all the rest of it, and was used to walking into a room and everyone just falls at their feet, just be at that point where they realise that the way they've been acting might have been acceptable in 1982 when they were winning Oscars. It's not acceptable now. Probably wasn't acceptable back then, but and then all these allegations start coming out, and he basically bottles himself up in this hotel room. His publicist comes into the room, and we literally just capture this tiny moment where he is like, "What do I do? How?" But his first line, if I can swear, sorry, his first line. His first line in the film is, on a scale of 1 to Weinstein, how fucked am I? and that sums the whole film up, like from his point of view. And his publicist is like, kind of, at first, kind of, this is my job. I'm gonna help you out and all the rest of it. But then the more he talks, and the more kind of like passive aggressive, and then towards the end of the film, aggressive he gets, she starts to think, oh my word, this is like this could be something really kind of terrifying. And
I think if I could just interject, I think it's really nice just to win an award for something that's so short, because it's really, really difficult to tell a story in such a short amount of time. And we were talking about it earlier, saying it's like a microcosm of a bigger issue in society. So for us to tell a really coherent story in under 3 minutes is, for us, is quite a success. So we're really happy. Yeah. And I want to say Dean Kilby, I'm going to say hello to you. Helen Lewis, they were our actors. They were absolutely fantastic. And they you can only be as good as your actors. The material on the page and then lifted by the actors. So thank you to them, I think, is what we want to say. Yeah.
And very quickly, why did you choose 3 minutes? Did it just kind of happen organically, or was it like, no, we're going to specifically try for this?
I think I don't think we had a time scale in mind. I think it was more.
It was longer, wasn't it? It was probably four and a half minutes when it first started.
I think it was more about capturing a moment, and that moment just happened to be in around that kind of time. But the idea of the film was to capture that the immediacy of, like, an allegation comes out in the press, and we've all seen it. We all see like something that comes out, and we go and you instantly have an opinion on it. And we want to see, instead of showing the opinion, you show what happens in that tiny little world of like the actual actor himself and how he reacts to it. And it's literally like 2 minutes 59 seconds, and that's what we've captured in our film.
Amazing.
Thank you very much.
So much,
cheers,
guys. So you can go and watch the film, which is shorter than most songs on the radio.
Crazy.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Best micro shot. Woo woo!